Mic check, 1 2 1 2. I heard y'all wanted a skincare routine. But first things first, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiara. If you're true to this, not new to this, welcome to the party. But if this is your first time here, we welcome you 1 time, we welcome you 2 times, we welcome you 3 times to the Zuri community. We're so happy that you joined us on this marvelous day. I don't know about you, but with summer approaching, I definitely want my skin to give easy breezy beautiful. So this is the routine that I've been using recently to achieve that. First product in this routine is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. When I first started using this, I did not look back. My previous facial cleansers was not targeting my skin concerns. I do have pretty much normal to combination skin, more so on the combination skin side, especially with my T-zone being so oily. And I just noticed that when I first started using this, that it made my skin feel so refreshed, so clean, but not like squeaky clean to the point to where my skin feels dry, if that makes sense. I also want to note that I normally wash my face between 30 to 60 seconds just to make sure that my cleanser has enough time to really penetrate my pores and soften my skin. As someone that enjoys wearing their hair down, and particularly in a way in which it frames my face, I have started double cleansing at night. For my second cleanser, I really like to use the 𝐟𝐢𝐥𝐻 Purifying Foaming Face Wash for oily skin. When I tell y'all this is chef's kiss, oh my gosh. Like I mentioned before, being that I tend to have the most oil along the side of my face and nose, I just absolutely love how this cleanser is not only gentle and it removes dirt and oil, but it's also great at removing any makeup residue that I might have left over without leaving my skin feeling dry, you know? I also want to note that both of these cleansers are fragrance free. I don't know about you, but when it comes to certain skincare products, I don't really care for a fragrance. I don't know, I just wanted to do what it needs to do and be about its business, you know? Like, I feel like some of that fragrance stuff tends to break me out. But anywho, after I cleanse my face for another 30 to 60 seconds with the second cleanser, I like to make sure to use a clean paper towel to dry my face afterwards. This just cuts out placing any bacteria back on your face. Moving on to step 2 of my skincare routine at night, I like to use a toner. Lately, I've been using the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore Tight Toner. You know how at Sephora, when it's your birthday, you usually get like a little mini sample of like skincare products? It just so happened that for my birthday, I got like a sample of like Glow Recipe, the toner, and something else. The first time I used this toner, I instantly fell in love with it. A few benefits I want to mention associated with this product is that it's very hydrating. It has salicylic acid, which is like a BHA, which helps to gently exfoliate skin, along with it unclogs pores, and it helps to clear blemishes. It also has hyaluronic acid, which hydrates the skin for a more dewy, glowy results. I personally like to pat my toner into my skin, and I'm not really sure if using a fan helps much, but I feel like it helps dry down everything before moving on to the next step. So that's why I implement it into like my routine, but I don't really think it has many benefits, if that makes sense. I don't really use many serums when it comes to my skincare routine. The one serum that I have been using lately is the Kiehl's Ultra Pure High Potency. It has like 5% niacinamide. The primary skincare concerns that this product helps with is redness, uneven texture, and oiliness. It also has the niacinamide, like I mentioned before, which helps to visibly brighten skin. And I just feel like overall it has made a difference within my skin, particularly like I mentioned before, the oil zone within my nose is just, I feel like it's definitely made a difference. But definitely comment down below and let me know, do you guys use like a fan to help your products absorb into your skin better? Is that a thing, or is that like something that I made up? I want to know. Alright, so the second to last step in my nighttime skincare routine is moisturizing. This Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream is another goodie that I stumbled upon at Sephora. I got like a little sample and I absolutely fell in love with it. I started using it during the winter because it's so hydrating that I could just feel the moisture going back into like my skin whenever I would use it. Now this moisturizer is thick, okay? A little bit does go a long way. So if you have dry skin or are looking for a really hydrating moisturizer during the winter, definitely give this one a try and let me know what you think about it. But sweetie, look at the glow. I can promise you that my skin feels as hydrated and soft as it looks. That's on period. And to top off my lips, I like to use Aquaphor, you know, make sure that my lips are not chapped. But on to the morning skincare routine we go. I feel like one of the most important steps in my morning skincare routine is drinking water. In the mornings, I definitely try to drink at least 1 cup of water straight after, you know, waking up, and then along with some green tea and honey. I don't know why, I just feel like it makes a difference. I definitely forgot to show this step, but when I wake up in the mornings, I like to get a warm washcloth and just put it on my face to get any eye boogers out and, you know, just kind of pat it into my skin, the water. Following that, I like to use rose water. Rose water is great for controlling breakouts, it hydrates the skin, it fights bacteria, and, you know, it helps to calm down dry and oily skin. I do like to spray the rose water on my skin when it's damp from using the warm washcloth, and I like to spray it generously before going in with the fan to, dry it. I feel like it helps to absorb it into my skin faster. After I apply my rose water, I like to go right in with sunscreen. I use sunscreen every single day. If you are not using sunscreen, please, I ask, why? But I mean, hey, let me put you on some of the benefits and reasons as to why I wear sunscreen. 1, if you don't know, now you know, it protects against the damaging rays of the UV from the sun. It also protects you against premature aging, fine lines, hyperpigmentation, and dark spots. If you have melanated skin like me, growing up, you know that it was probably hard trying to find sunscreen that would not leave that ugly white cast that sometimes made you look purple. Black Girl sunscreen was actually the first sunscreen that I started using that was sheer, meaning that it didn't leave that cast that I was telling you guys about before. And honestly, truly, I've been hooked on it ever since then. Another sunscreen that I've seen people mention that I kind of want to try out is this Super Goop sunscreen. I've heard really good things about that one as well. Lastly, although this part of my skincare routine isn't technically on my face, it is a part of my body, and I do it every time I do my skincare routine, and that's basically just applying my tattoo balm to my tattoos. Although I only have 2 small tattoos, when I first got them, I kind of neglected them, and so they were losing their color. And so I noticed that in order for me to be consistent with it, I started implementing this part into my skincare routine, so I have to do my face every single day, Before, when it came to like moisturizing my tattoos, I was using just Aquaphor or like the hemp lotion. But my brother put me on the Mad Rabbit Tattoo Aid, and honestly, truly, I've been living for it. I will say with that tattooed balm, a little bit does go a long way. And honestly, the last part of my morning skincare routine is me just moisturizing my lips with either the Aquaphor or, like I mentioned before, I would use my Laneige lip sleeping mask or just the Laneige lip balm. But that is it, you guys, for my AM and PM skincare routine. I hope that you guys are able to learn something from this. Also, in case anybody asks, when I do have, hormonal acne from my cycle, I do tend to, flare up a little bit in my face. And so that doesn't really go away until after my cycle is over. But anywho, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.